Hello and welcome once again to my garage here in Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Let's see. So the garage is mostly empty. I still have my current trophy car right here, the Dodge Challenger Hellcat. And you may remember that I purchased this 911 4S. Yeah, 911 Carrera 4S. Purchased this car last time. Since I've already done a video on this particular car, I wasn't planning on doing another one. I am going to finish it up and sell it for the money. And I have cosmetically fixed it up here, so I don't feel like I'm going to get tetanus every time I look at it. I don't recall how much I paid for it, but we are already up to $200,000 on the car with just a cosmetic rebuild. The parts condition, as you can see, is 24. Everything else is 100%, so I could sell it at a significant profit already. But that would just stick in my craw too much. I couldn't do that. So anyway, let's go ahead and go to the junkyard and see if we can find something cool to work on. Okay, and here we are. Don't see anything. Not starting out well. Nothing in the usual places where you would expect to find cars. Let's see, this is a Lamborghini Huracan, something to that effect. That's a possibility. There's some cars. What are you? FMW Roadster, so this is their BMW analog. That's not bad. I might do that just for grins, since I haven't done one. Is that a... Let's look at this first. This is, I think, another FMW, so this is another one of their BMWs. And this has a right-hand drive, so it is a mod. Fairlady Z Nismo. And what is this? Is this another... This looks like something I've done before. What? This is a Bentley, isn't it? No, it's not. Acura NSX. So this is a mod also. That's tempting. I haven't worked on one of these yet since I downloaded the mod. Let's see what else. I think this is another 550 LS. It is. 550S, so this is the V8 550. I don't want to do another one of those. I'm kind of inclined to do this car because I haven't done one of these before. And is there anything... Can I even examine it? So, whoops. So it has a rear engine. Drive shaft goes to the front, but there's no... So it's an all-wheel drive, but there's no differential in here. And the engine is in this way, so there's no... Well, let's give it a shot. It's a V6. I haven't done a lot of V6s. I think I'll go ahead and give this one a shot. Oh, and I forgot to take a screenshot of it. I keep meaning to do that, and I keep forgetting. What else is here? Yeah, none of the generic endgame cars I don't mind doing, but I'd really like to find some of the in-game muscle cars, like the Chieftain, or the... What is it? The F-Mill, I think? Anyway, let's go ahead and head back. Okay, we're back. Let's see what we've got here with this car. I have a feeling there aren't going to be a whole lot of body parts to take off. There is a radiator up here. Okay, let's see what seats. So seat 11, what steering wheel did you have? Oh, it's got a clamshell for the steering wheel. So that's easy. What's this thing called again? Acura NSX? Okay. Oh, you piece of junk. Is it radiator fan housing B? It is. Let's go and buy our seats. And then we have to go to the import section. Okay, so I'm just going to buy the basic parts. I'm not going to worry about the B or C. I don't know what any of them look like, so okay, so I think I got all that. Buy at least one license plate. I don't know if this car needs two. Oh, there was an old headlight in there. I totally didn't see it. There's another bad body part that I didn't take off. And it does not appear to have a front license plate, so we can get our seats put in. Okay, that should be 100% body condition, yes. Okay, now let's go ahead and clean it up. I'm going to have to move the Hellcat out of here pretty soon. It's still super cool to look at, but it's starting to take up space. I like that blue. That's a good factory. That's a good, is that the factory color? It is. Yeah, I like that blue a lot. I hate this. I hate this in modded cars when you get underneath it and it's just this flat plane. Oh, I totally thought I bought a tank. I usually do. What about exhaust pieces? Does this thing have any exhaust? Boy, it doesn't even have the timing covers. Can I get back there? There we go. So no, there's nothing below the exhaust manifold, it looks like. Is there something? No, that's part of the rear bumper. So no exhaust in this car either. And look at the way the rear drive axles just kind of hang in the air. The front drive axles do the same thing. It's because, I don't know. I guess the game just doesn't provide everything that you need to handle, like, you know, all-wheel drive cars with a V6 as opposed to like the Porsche V6, like the Porsche. That's not what I wanted. Like the Porsche all-wheel drives with the B6 engine. Like that one over there. That 991, I'm pretty sure, is all-wheel drive. I should know this. I've done like 6 of those things. I need to make a note of this color. This is a really good color. Okay, sorry about that. I had to tab out of the game real quick and put that into Notepad so I could remember those numbers. that drive shaft is just hanging in the air. It's not connected to anything. Or it's bolted into something. That's really bizarre. How is that even hooked up over there? And it's bolted to nothing over here. Okay, now we can start putting that back together. I have to say, I'm kind of disappointed in this mod right now. The way it's assembled is just terrible. Only 4 bushings because there's no cross member and just the lower support arms. Get the tie rods and the sway bars out of here. And it's going to be sway bar A. I remember that, yep. Okay, let's look at these rims. Terrible, terrible condition. I flushed that. Do I still have a tank in my inventory? Yep, get rid of that. And that. Gonna need to do the brakes and the hubs. Whoops. Hub, not hub. Okay, what else do I need? The rest of this, let's see, we'll probably lose most of this stuff to being repaired. I think I'm just going to buy these rims. I want to see what tires they are. I think they're sport tires. Yeah, that looks like the sport tire tread. That rim is 9%. The other one I think was 24. Well, it looks like we repaired one of them. The 24, the 9% one we didn't repair. Okay, so front drive axle C, lower suspension. And that was knuckle A. Whoops, that's not spelled right. actually surprised I was able to repair the rack. Very rarely do I manage to get those back. So rim 23A19. And those I think were 245/35/19. Yes. I think this is the same rim that was on those Bugatti Chirons that I did. It looks familiar. Okay, let's slap these things on now. Okay, so the front is done. Whoops. Bumped the mouse. You know what? I can't even remember how much I paid for this car. I want to say it was like 23 grand. So we're at 57 grand now. It's probably not going to be... Whoops. It's probably not going to be super expensive, valuable, but we'll see. Keep our fingers crossed. came apart quick. And this will probably be... Let me get the clutch stuff out too. I have to remember to buy a starter since I see it doesn't have one. But I can't remember if this V6 engine is going to take the regular starter or the starter V8. Sometimes they do. Is there anything in here? I don't see any rod caps. So I'm going to need to buy 2 crankshaft caps and 6 rod caps too. Let's see if we can take the engine out now. So it opens the front hood even though the engine is in the back. Alright, we'll stick that there. And then we can get our parts for the rear. Gotta see how many bushings I need. I think I need 8. Yep, 8 bushings. Go ahead and buy the first, well, not the first, since we did put a fuel pump in, but we'll buy the first of our performance parts. Gonna need a fuel filter too, now that I think about it. Try and repair that gearbox so that I can sell it for a little bit more money. What else? Gonna need the hubs. And that was rear wheel hub B. The rest of this stuff will make a stab at repairing. I can get rid of these now. Let's go dismount the tires. That rim is 5%. There's no way it's going to be repairable. %, on this other one. Yeah, so we didn't get the gearbox and we didn't get one of those rims, which is a bummer. Probably would have gotten a good $750 for that gearbox. I need to buy tires and another rim, so this is a 20-inch. And those tires are 245, 35, 20. Yeah, that's good. Got the right ones. I just realized I made a mistake too. I sold that gearbox too fast because I didn't buy a replacement before I sold it, and I didn't remember which one it was. Oh well. That's not right. Which rear knuckle was that? Rear knuckle D, that's what it was. And there was a bottom suspension arm, or... God, I really should have paid more attention. Bottom B, okay. I'm going here and look at the inventory list real quick and see what gearbox B, V6B. Gearbox B, V6B, that's the one. Okay, so we can put the suspension in. We won't be able to finish the drivetrain yet, but that's fine. Oh, I thought it would do that. I wondered if it would let me do that. Since those axles aren't really connected to anything. So that means we'll be able to put the wheels on even. I have a feeling that that's going to come back to bite me in the butt when I go to put the engine back in. It's going to tell me, like, I can't... It's going to tell me to remove the drive axles or something stupid like that. Which starter is it? Is it just the regular starter? No, it is the starter V8. Okay. Okay, let's start taking this thing apart now. Why are you... Oh, I know why. It's because the cam gears are on it, yep. throttle. Okay. For a second there I was like, why is this stupid manifold not coming off? Gonna need to buy coils, I can see that. I don't know if these bearings are repairable or not either. Something up, there it is. Okay, let's pause for a minute and clear out some inventory. Because I've already bought the spark plugs, I don't need those. Let's go ahead and go buy 6 coils. We'll buy 4 of these. Three roller A's, crankshaft pulley V8, belt tensioner. Ah! Hit the escape key too fast. I just bought 4 rollers. Oh well. I'm sure I'll have a use for one of them at some point, and I should have done this. V8. Belt tensioner. I think it was a V6B. Serpentine belt V6B, which one was it? I don't know. Either A or B. I think it was B. Yep, it was B. I might be able to repair the water pump, so I'll hold on to that. I know there's performance throttles and camshafts, so let's go buy those. And there's the engine heads, so we'll just buy them. Intake manifold, both of those. There's the throttle, the fuel rail. I don't remember if it needs 1 or 2 of these. I think 2. And an exhaust, I think it needs 2 exhaust manifolds. Kind of shooting in the dark on those. So I can sell this throttle and these camshafts. And the heads. And the manifolds. Let's see if we can repair this crap, or if I'm going to need to buy new camshaft bearings. I am going to need to buy new bearings. Yeah, so I saved 1 head cover. And I never can remember exactly which head covers go on this thing. I know that I need this, head cover C, so I'm going to buy one of them. So that should just leave us with, get the pistons out and throw them in the garbage. And then we'll see if we can repair the block and the crankshaft. That crankshaft is 9%? Oh man. I'll bet we're going to be buying a new crankshaft and a new block. Yep, sure enough. So crankshaft V6B, engine block V6B, gonna need the oil pan and the timing covers. I think there's 3 of those, yeah. I think the oil, I know I'll need this thermostat. I think that I think the oil filter is the i6 oil. It might be the V8 oil filter though, so I'll wait till I know for sure. Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. There we go. It is the i6 oil filter. Okay. I didn't even think to buy an alternator. Did I buy the pump? I did not. Okay, and this is ARM V6B. I think we're a long way towards having everything we need, except for like one of the head covers, and I think another belt. There's probably a roller or something that I still need to put on. Okay, that went together pretty quick. Let's turn it over and get the heads on. I always like how the fuel filter just kind of floats in the air there. I bought an extra roller, and I still don't have enough. But doesn't that look like plastic? I mean, this whole timing enclosure looks like it's made of plastic. It kind of bothers me. What was that, roller A? Yeah. And I'm sure it's going to need this belt right here. And yet another roller. Okay, the front is in. Now we can finish up the back. I should probably put the intake manifold on too, huh? Look at that. I guessed that I needed to buy 2 fuel rails, and I was correct. Now the thermostat goes back here. And the throttle. I think once the spark plugs and stuff are in here, that the only thing I'm going to need to buy is a couple of head covers. Because this engine has 4 head covers, I always guess wrong which ones I need, so it's like, I'm just going to wait until I know exactly which ones I need to buy before I buy them. Nothing I hate more than buying the wrong parts. Okay, so head cover A and head cover B. Head cover A and head cover B. So B is the one that has the oil fill port. Yeah. Alright, I think that engine is done. Yep, looks like everything that needs to be on it is on it. Okay, good. And the drive shaft is basically embedded in the oil sump. God, that's so strange. I think that should take it to 100% parts condition, though. Yeah, 100% across the board now. Now I have to figure out how to put oil in the engine. Crap, how do you even touch the thing? Okay. Wow, man. I was getting ready to start. I was getting ready to throw my computer out the window. It's like, where the hell is the engine in this thing? What did I... Oh, I remember. Okay, 100% across the board. Alright, so let's dyno the thing and see what it does. It should have pretty significant power now since we were able to replace a lot with performance parts. Starting at 302, we'll probably, well, we won't get 600, we'll probably get 400 and something. Yeah, 487. So that's enough for somebody to go out and kill themselves in this car. I'm curious what it looks like inside. I have to open it up and sit in it for a minute. Well, cosmetically, it's very well done. I give them that. It's like an Apple interface there, I think. I guess it's a automatic transmission. I don't see a gear shift. Well, maybe do you shift with the steering with the knob? That's bizarre. I don't see a clutch. Yeah, there's no clutch, just gas and brake. I don't know how you shift in this thing. Oh, it must have the flappy paddle gearbox. Okay, I see it now. Alright, well, just for the sake of argument, let's see how fast it goes. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Yeah, it's a very nice color. The car is okay. I mean, it's not... It doesn't really do anything for me personally. I like the color a lot. I think it's got like a carbon fiber roof or something. You can see the engine in there through the glass. Alright, it's all-wheel drive, so hopefully it should be able to track pretty straight. Let's see what happens. Started to drift to the right there, but I corrected. Now it's drifting left. No, no, no. Woohoo! Can we get up past 116? Yes. When it starts to pull to the side, it just goes. This car would probably be better off with like racing slicks on it or something. Okay, and we're back from the test track, the speed track rather. Time to sell this car. In the end, I think it's, I mean, it looks nice, it looks fine. It's not the kind of car that I really want to keep. And underneath, the way the mod is put together, I don't think it's very good. The way the parts just kind of hang all over the place. But the point of this is not to keep it anyways, to flip it for a profit. And I think I paid like $27,000 for the car. And wow, it's significantly more than I expected. We're going to get about 150 grand out of this. 144 and change. Still. That kind of car, I mean, cars like that is really your bread and butter if you want to make a lot of money. Flip cars like that all day long. So, anyway, that brings this particular effort to a close. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And I hope to see you again for the next Junkyard pickup. And on that note, bye for now.